Alright y'all, I'm back. It is alto day. Today I'm going to finish up the Tempest stuff that we were doing, and I'm going to work on my concert A-flat scale. That is our concert F scale, okay? Concert F scale has one flat in it, or it's not our concert F scale, it's our F scale, sorry. It has one flat in it, that's B flat, okay? Okay. So I've been playing saxophone a little bit today, and haven't played in about a week. I've been out, but I'm ready to come back and ready to tear it up. Make sure I got my fingering chart, got my tuner, my metronome. Here we go. So we're going to start with long tones as my warm-up. We're going to long tones it up. Looking at my warm-up sheet, make sure, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, I always put the warm-ups that I'm doing on Google Classroom for you every week. I do different warm-up, so open up your A-flat major warm-up sheet and play along with me. Should be good. So we're going to start our F major long tones, starting on F, going down to low F, and let's give it a shot. Here we go. Like that D, it was a little weak. Sit forward on my chair a little bit. I'm sitting a little far back. Huh. Weird. I don't know what B flat is. Sorry. Probably should have done this before I started playing, but we're all good. B flat. I know what B flat is. I play the chromatic scale. Duh. I was supposed to have gone. Missed my octave key there. I'm a little flat. I'm going to push in. I think I could hear that I was a little flat. Let me tune myself. I'm a little sharp. Still says sharp. Let's pull out. Still says sharp. Let's pull out some more. I think it was just that note that was sharp. Okay. And the saxophone is harder to get in tune for me. I think for a lot of people. It's just such a... The sound vibrates so weirdly in the saxophone that it's really hard to get in tune. You gotta have a good ear to really clean up that tone. There it is. Okay, so that's our F major warm-up. I'm gonna try to get through this pretty quick today. Not my warm-up, but the whole video, so I can get it recorded. Because I've got quite a bit of stuff to catch up on here. So we've got our F major long tones. Let's do our scales. Okay, we're going to do all three scales we've done previously, plus our plus our new scale, the A flat concert scale, or our F scale. But we're going to start with our first scale we did, our B flat scale, concert B flat. That's our G scale, G to G. Easy peasy. One day I'm gonna, maybe next week or two, I'm gonna add 2 octaves in there. So that's G to G. Our next scale is our F major scale, and that is going to be our D scale. Okay, our concert, or our D scale. So it's gonna be D to D. So it's gonna be down here. Yep, not too hard. And if you're struggling with these scales, go back and watch my other videos. I'll talk about them a little bit. Talk about any extra work I do on them. Do that one more time. Yeah, not too bad. And then finally our E flat scale, concert scale, which for us will be our C scale. And we're going to go from C to C. That's going to be this. And this one is really easy. You're just working your way up the saxophone from the bottom to the top. One thing I'm messing up on here is that I keep wanting to go to C sharp, which is everything off, instead of C natural, which is your middle finger at the top. Let's try it again. Blew it. Try again. Let's try that up the octave. I bet that's just as easy up the octave. Yeah, not too hard. Cool. And now our final scale today, the A flat concert, or the A flat concert scale, our F scale. That's going to be F to F with 1 flat. It's going to be B flat. Everything else is natural, so we'll go note by note here. Starting on F, G, A, B, C. I missed B flat. I'm sorry. Try again. F. That was way wrong. There it is. I was playing the wrong note. So, we've got, let's get my horn up here so you can see it. F, G, A, B flat is this guy on the side here. Hit him with your palm or the side of your finger. B flat, C, D, E, F, right? Here we go. F natural, right? Not F sharp. F natural, first finger, not F sharp, middle finger. Let's try that again. Yeah, not too hard for me. Let's try it one more time. Let's nail it in. F major. Sweet. Booyah. Let's do that in thirds, just to try to nail it into our skull a little bit better. F major in thirds. And really, when you do these things in thirds, it's not about playing it fast. Like, if you play it fast, that's great. That means you're even better at it. But it's not about playing it fast. It's about playing it at all. The more you read the music and the more you play the notes, the more comfortable you'll get with them. So I'm going to read it pretty slow at the start, and then I might speed it up later, but I might not. Got other stuff to do today. Here we go. Scale in thirds. Go. Blew it. time. Let's stick to a metronome this time. Make sure that I'm doing it on beat. I don't want to go that fast. Let's take it at 120. One, two, one. Ah, too fast. Take it 100. My brain didn't work that fast. Yeah, so it's not quite ready for me to go fast yet. Let me do it one more time. It's this extra little side key for the B flat that's throwing me off. Let's try that again. Yay! I'm happy with that. No. Shh. No! Okay, moving on. Let's do the chromatic scale. So, it's not the chromatic scale in F. We're just going to start on F and play the chromatic scale going up. Just to get my fingers around all the notes. The reason you do the chromatic scale is so that you get really comfortable with all the notes on your instrument. You want to know how to play every single note whenever you need to. So we're going to start chromatic scale in F, from F to F, and then back. Nope. There it is. Yeah, sweet. Let's try that again. Brilliant. Alright, moving on. We're going to do a technique warm-up that I've written in. And this looks intimidating on the page. It's a lot of eighth notes, but you can take it as slow as you want. We're just trying to get the technique in there. And you're just playing on the scale, playing notes up and down, kind of roller coastering around. So let me try this out. And it's all slurred, okay, except for the first note of every measure, so slur it. Don't have to worry about singing it. Nope. That's a little tough. But I got through it, and not too hard. Just a lot of moving. Okay, that's my warm-up. I feel pretty warm. I'm moving on. It's about 10-15 minutes. We're going to move on to the Tempest, and I hope that you've got your music up to follow along with this. You can pause me and pull it out, but I'm just going to go over a couple things, and then I'm going to record it as best as I can at the current speed. So last time I did this, I recorded this at 120, which is about here. But I've learned since then that this tune is actually meant to be taken at 144 speed. Okay, 144 beats per minute. So let's try that. So I got to practice this whole thing at that speed first. If you can't play it that fast, then you don't have to play it that fast. I'm just trying to challenge myself. If I play something that is too easy for me, I'll get bored. So I'm trying to challenge myself to play it at the correct tempo. So I'm just gonna start from the top, and I'll stop if I make a mistake, but I'm just gonna go. Yeah, let's see what we can do. 1, 2. First 4 measures rest. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I don't know why I held the trigger down. I'm gonna write no octave. Okay, let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, measure 5. Two, 3, 22. Here we go. Oh, that's a B. So one thing I'm noticing here is that if I'm doing note jumps where I'm going from a lot of fingers down to a couple less, I tend to fly through different notes that I don't want to hear. So instead of like, where's that? Yeah, 26. Nope. No, let's try 22 instead. Right there, I tend to have a little bit extra pointer finger on the keys that I don't want, and it ends up sounding like this. Where I got that little extra F in there I didn't mean to put in because my fingers aren't coming off at the same time. Okay, I want them to come off the keys at the same time so I don't have a little slur in there or a little glissando that I don't intend. So let's try that at 22 again. 1, 2, 1, 2, right here, go. And then I messed up there. I missed a note because I was holding up too long. But I'm not too upset with that. I can do that at speed. Let's start at 36. 1, 2, ready, and go. So I had quite a few squeaks in there, and it might be because I'm tired. I'm out of practice. Haven't played in a week, and I've played quite a bit today. Don't blow too hard to try to compensate for a weaker sound like I'm doing right now. Just play through it. 36, we've got these accents. The same thing at 9. These guys on your notes. Those just mean you put a little bit extra punch in the note. So instead of you want just a little bit more aggressive and accented, a little bit harder note. And I'm starting to squeak more and more, just because I've been playing quite a bit today before this for my other classes, and because I'm out of practice. So ignore my bad squeaks. I'm starting 36. 1, 2, 1, 2, there you go. Alright, so that got me down to 69. 63 is the same as what's before. The biggest change here is at measure 60, 61, and 62. We've got a crescendo, and then a decrescendo, and then another crescendo. You just got to control that sound, get louder, more air, not faster air, just more air. If you do too fast, you'll jump the octave. You don't want that. Just more air, fill it up. Man, this thing is leaking. And then bring it back down. The 63 we're at forte again, and then 69 we've got this little back and forth motion, jiggy. Don't want to mess that up. Let's try 69. Here we go. It's that mezzo piano, not too loud. 1, 2, 1, 2, and go. A big crescendo there at the end. And let's do these last two measures. I'll do the top of the two notes. So I'm going to play the C and do the E. 1, 2, and go. Okay, don't spread that C so much like I did. Yep, or you can do the A. Don't squeak. And just a big crescendo there. So yeah, I'm doing pretty good with this. I might just read it through and play straight through it and try to get my good recording in. I got one for the clarinet, saxophone, or clarinet, flute, and then the bass clarinet earlier. I'm going to add this one, and then I'll probably jump to a tenor sax and baritone, or bari sax in just a minute here, if I can get any more saxophone out of myself. But let's read this. Here we go. From the top. This is the moment. 1, 2, 1, 2, rest, go. Rest, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Lord, I can't record it with a loud metronome. Let's take it down there. I still want the metronome so I can play it on time because I don't have a conductor, but I'm going to turn it down so that it's not quite so heard on the video. Let's try that again. 1, 2, 1, 2, rest, go. 2, 3, here we go. 1, 2. Rest 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3. Here we go. 22. Ready? Now. yeah, so obviously I'm out of practice for this because I about lost my grip there at the end. I got confused by one thing, and what happened was something went wrong or something squeaked and I got distracted, and then I missed a couple notes around measure 45, and that'll happen. But you just keep going, keep pushing. I'm going to have to record that again, maybe later. I might try it again. But I got to record that because that wasn't very good. It wasn't as good as I'd like it to be. So we're going to try it again. Let's try it now. Let's try it one more time. Let's try to get a little bit more focus on it. 1, 2, 1, 2, top, 2, ready, go, rest. 2, 3, 4. Ain't happening. So I'm spent for the day. Okay, it's been about an hour playing. I'm spent on the saxophone. Can't do a whole lot more than that, and I'll probably have to record this video again later. But that's what happens, guys. If you don't practice for a week, your skills get a little bit weaker. I'll be fine. I'll practice again tomorrow probably and get that up to speed. But if you got any more questions about the Tempest, let me know. Next week I'll probably start a different song, move on to something else, something maybe slower, maybe something more like a march. I don't know yet. I'll pick something else for next week. Or maybe stuff we're working on in class. I'm not entirely sure yet. But keep working on the Tempest. Middle school kids, you're probably going to be working on this for a while just to learn it, just so we can play it in class. But that's all I got for today. I hope you guys have a good week. I will see you all next week for saxophone day number whatever's next, 6, I think. Thank you. Bye.